We all have things that tick us off in life. For example, bullies, drugs, and hard-to-control children. I can ignore all of these things.
Guess I'm a bully on drugs that's hard to control.
However, there's one thing that's been bothering me that I can't ignore.
And that's people trying to talk sense to me. Kuh.
I'm talking about these users my age end up showing their complete lack of thoughtfulness when reviewing a video game.
As in reviews by people who played the game for like 5 minutes and say it's crap? Nah, that makes too much sense for you.
It's like someone pursuing a PhD but only reads comic books. There are 3 things that I can't stand. First of all, a few of them don't use a script. I wonder if they have written down any notes at all.
What about improv? Wait, there's an annotation. Not everybody is good at improvising. Fine. Since you put an annotation there to address a point you completely forgot when you were making the video in the first place, I'll leave this alone.
Secondly, many of them don't edit the footage in the videos. It's basically footage that occurs as if you turned on the video game console and started to play from start to finish.
Sounds like a Let's Play. There's another annotation. While some of you may argue that it's strictly a Let's Play, it's still a review, just done in the style of a Let's Play. So that means it's a Let's Play? I don't get it. You want to elaborate?
And the third one is the worst of the worst. I'm sure some folks will object to this complaint.
Objection! Sorry. I just had to.
The worst part about these guys is repeated profanity and vulgar actions.
Remember everyone, Guptill's opinion equals fact.
Thought so. But let me explain.
When I watch a game review, my mom yells at me.
When you don't script yourself, you sound boring with a lot of uhs, ums, and many pauses.
Wait, I thought you were going to explain not liking cursing. Now you're going back to the first point? Explain each point as you make it, not say all 3 and then explain. It just throws the viewer off. Or if you're going to do it like that, just, script it better than that.
To be more specific, how would you like it if a radio or TV announcer started telling a story and had no idea how he or she would tell it? With all the stammering and time wasting, wouldn't it make you want to change the channel?
Yeah, it's not music, so I'll change it anyway. I mean, hey, it's the radio. Gotta have some music.
We usually only get to see the first few levels of the game you're reviewing. That doesn't always show us the troubled points you're describing.
Unless the game is really hard and they can't get to the later levels. Well, that in itself shows their troubles.
Sometimes people watching would want to see the later levels. I certainly would. I don't want to see someone continuously failing to pass a stage or level and having to start over.
Again, that describes and shows a Let's Play. What, no annotation this time?
The third problem...
Hey, if you're going to include a Nostalgia Critic, you shouldn't have titled it involving game reviewers. It should have just been reviewers. It's not that hard.
Profanity and disgraceful actions is the #1 reason why most game reviewers are hard to enjoy.
Dude, get Marcus's ass out of my face!
This problem raises a big question. Do you absolutely think it is necessary to spew out dirty language and have it bounce off a viewer's eardrums?
Take it from me. I was raised on Nick Jr. until I was 15.
I mean, think about it for a minute or two.
No.
Do you want to know why dirty language is a huge deal?
Ooh, I know this one. Because you're a bitch? Ah, crap!
It's mostly because of 2 important points. The first point is, the inappropriate words being launched out of your oral cavity like bullets just make you sound quite unintelligent and not even funny in the slightest.
Actually, writing about pointless stuff makes you sound unintelligent, not cursing.
Too many reviewers' favorite words are the F words, the A words, and the S word.
So basically, fuck, ass, and shit.
Those words have basically replaced every possible adjective, noun, and interjection imaginable. I feel as if people are devoted to these words as if they were awesome presidents or prime ministers.
Or as true gods! Wait, what?
Honestly, guys, can't you think of something better to say, or a better way to say it?
Alrighty then. You are a foolish fool who foolishly... Okay, I already referenced the Phoenix Wright games once in this video. I don't need to do it again.
Swear words are just a crutch! Besides, you should really take this into consideration. It's also the second point I want to make. There are children who use the internet.
Children?
That's right, I said children.
My God, he sounds serious.
What if a kid stumbled upon your review and started reciting out loud, "This game is a piece of shit. I can't stand this crap anymore. I'm done. Have a nice day."
Either they know not to repeat it, or repeat at least the last sentence, and then being told not to repeat it again after that.
They'll be sent to their room with soap in their kissers, along with a glass of water and a bucket.
That's a little bit harsh for them repeating something and having no idea what it means. I'd hate to see how you handle kids. If you ever have them. That's a big if.
Don't you realize that when a child hears other people cuss, he or she will think that it's cool?
Well, they should be told not to say... Oh. Never mind, I already said that.
Don't you want to set a better example than that? Hey kids, guess what? It's alright for you to mimic me, because I have amazing talent. So forget about Fred and Smosh. Watch my videos. You'll be cooler than they are.
What the hell was the point of that? Oh, another annotation? This is a caricature of game reviewers? What? So game reviewers are attention whores? Is that what you're saying? Either that or you love being pointless and make excuses for it.
Oh, man. I sure don't want to say that again.
You know you want to.
Whew. To put it simply, using profanity and vulgarity during a review of a video game is unnecessary.
Much like your rants.
It's also just plain boring.
What? How the f*** is it f***ing boring to f***ing curse my f***ing ass off?
This suggestion is directed towards 3 reviewers that people seem to pay the most attention to. Chris Bors, the irate gamer, James Rolfe, the angry video game nerd, and Douglas Darian Walker, that guy with the glasses.
You know he reviews stuff as Nostalgia Critic, right? Also, another annotation. I'm aware that Douglas only made one game review. The reason I pointed him out is because some of the things I mentioned are present in his movie reviews. Well, you should have known people would point that out when you made the video.
I have an idea. Why don't you revise some of your reviews when you get the chance? Sure, it's a truckload of work, but if you do that, you might just end up with more fans.
No. Actually, they'll lose the fans they already have. And any number of fans they gain will be outweighed by the number of fans they lost. So revising the reviews will be entirely pointless. Actually, I say pointless a lot when it comes to Guptill. How about dumb? I say that a lot too. Oh, fuck it.
Right now, you might either be throwing a hissy fit.
Like you are?
Do you absolutely think it is necessary to spew out dirty language and have it bounce off a viewer's eardrums? Swear words are just a crutch! Or wondering, what would be a good review to watch?
A review with an honest opinion and not done by someone acting as a character?
Well, luckily, I know 4 places on the net where civilized behavior is found.
You remember this is the internet, right?
Nightwing01's YouTube channel page?
Okay. Also, YouTube channel page? Why not just say YouTube channel? Oh well, I'm just nitpicking.
Strange Gamer's channel page?
Who?
GameSpot.com.
No!
And GameTrailers.com.
Hell no!
That's a total of only 4 places on the net, and on one hand, where civilized reviews can be found.
And only one of the 4 is good, but I'm not counting the annotations. So that's a score of 25, which is an F. See me after class.
Think about it.
Or I'll kill you!
Who wants to hear a person my age or older shout loudly and curse like a sailor over a video game?
Insert number of subscribers of Angry Video Game Nerd here.
Your parents tell you to stop shouting over a game when you're young, and at your age, that info should be hardwired to your cerebrum.
But they're just
Even though you're acting, the cursing is abrasive and tiresome. Let me assure you, I like the work of James Rolfe, Chris Bors, and Douglas Walker.
even though they curse.
However, there are a few things about those reviewers that make them less enjoyable. Take Mr. Rolfe's work for instance. He puts his reviews up on 3 different websites: GameTrailers.com, ScrewAttack.com, and Cinemassacre.com. All reviews I've seen are flooded with swears and common crude phrases.
He does that because that's what his fans want.
His movie summaries on Cinemassacre.com are similar, except that they are not as loaded with bad language as his AVGN videos. Even if Rolfe is part of an R-rated movie site, there is no need to include things like, they'll kick your ass till shit comes out your ears.
But if it's R-rated, it's bound to have cursing. It's like, no fucking shit, dumbass!
I can understand crude jokes and many swears in an R-rated movie or mature-rated game, since it's authentic for where the action takes place.
Authentic as opposed to what exactly?
However, in a game review, not to mention a movie or TV show review, the included vulgarity and profanity is out of line in place.
Unless it's for entertainment, then that's the point.
If these guys used their intellect as well as their talent, the audience scale would broaden out beyond 12 to 15-year-olds.
What do you mean by that? Also, another annotation. I'm ignoring this too. I'll just repeat myself.
Thanks a ton to everyone who has watched this, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Or God help you, I will kick your butt with my sissy foo!
See you guys again sometime. Peace.
So we changed his credits via the annotations because people pointed out that the credits are just a one-man show? I love how he tries to cover his tracks. What the hell? Although one thing still bugs me. What the hell are Wizwar and Spoonywon doing in a tag?